Hey, what up, y'all? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How's everybody doing? Strife Hussain show, Amir Haqqani. Just, I wanted to talk about a few things, get them out the way. None is to start any trouble. There was one thing I wanted to comment on, where this whole Ludlow thing, it's blown over. It's all done. I do want to say it's all done. There's no more issues. I have no problems with anybody out there, even my ex-wife. No problems. But I will comment on one thing, and that's this. Okay? A lot of times, and Martha, I'm speaking to you, Christian women, when they marry a Muslim man, they'll accept the terms. But then when something happens, or in this case, when the family gets involved, both sides, and they start putting in their 2 cents and, comments from the peanut gallery keep going, what happens is a lot of times the Christian woman was, oh, I was never married. You know what I'm saying? And they're telling everybody that. And with all due respect, Martha, that's what you're doing. And you can't do that. Okay? Be truthful, be honest. I don't know how many drinks you had, respectfully, but you know what you agreed to. Okay? You know the contract you agreed through Almighty Dawah Connections. You know what I'm saying? I had the imam, I had my two witnesses. You know what I'm saying? I got the contract. Okay? So going around, trying to be, because I know how for people to blame the some tyrant, abusing the wife and da 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 da. Okay, Martha was never made to switch her religion ever. Never forced her to go to the mosque or learn about Islam or anything like that, unless she asked about something, and I respectfully told her. Okay, so that's true. That's 100% true. You can't say anything different. You can't say I was a tyrant, that I forced. That ain't what we about. You know what I'm saying? Another note is my for her find Islam, hopefully, because it is what we would then, as she says, the Catholic religion. Okay, I could get into many better basics. They believe in lies. Christians, they believe in they eat pork. They're not supposed to. The women, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We're allowed to have more than one wife, but they do. Christians be doing it out of marriage. You know what I'm saying? They don't. We follow our deen. You know what I'm saying? We do more ask for a human being. Okay, huge debate or get into all the reasons why it's better, but that's my advice to her. Even people around her, be a better thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm fasting. I'm out walking here, Boston, Rosendale area, running some errands, uh, and I just wanted to cover that. Um, you know, the other time I spoke on the whole Lord Jamar, Fat Joe thing with the. It's funny because my ex-wife, she was telling her son, "Oh, you shouldn't be dropping the N-bomb in school." I'm like, "Isn't he Puerto Rican?" Yeah. So what's the problem? That's like the same thing with Fat Joe that's going on right now. Okay, Fat Joe's Puerto Rican. He's been rapping since the '90s. He's been dropping that. You know what I'm saying? There was white boys doing it way back in the night, not now, but M did. Necro, Ill Bill. You know what I'm saying? Ill Bill and Necro were on stage dropping that word before Nas or Wu-Tang ever fucking came around. So that's all I have to say. Like, Lord Jamar's a legend. He's not the best one in Brand Nubian, but the things he's saying with this whole FBA movement, it's a lot of it's fucked up and wrong. You know what I mean? Hip hop can be racist. And what I mean by that is how hip hop is racist is to white boys and Puerto Ricans. It's been like that for a grip. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. You'd think it wouldn't be by now, but nah, You got the problem is you got like these two sides. You got one side that's all drill and all that, and they're hyping it up into like a stupid kitty bop way. And then you got other shit. You got Lord Jamar and his shit. You know, it is what it is. You know, and it's not even like he was the best one in Brand Nubian. You know what I'm saying? Grand Poobah was fresh. There was other guys in Brand Nubian that were dope. He's not the dopest one in there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And like I'm not using that as an excuse to say he's wrong because of his lyricism. But what I'm saying is, you know, who the fuck are you to? Because like back then, you wasn't gonna check them. You know what I mean? So I want to clarify it, and I'm not picking on my ex either because there are people who don't know that Puerto Ricans use that word just as much as black people do in the hood. You know what I'm saying? This is Boston. That's where a lot of it goes on. There's still white boys who drop that word out here. Okay? And a lot of times, nobody gives a fuck when they do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're kind of dealing with a lot of the same struggle. Like I said, I'm a Muslim. I don't talk like that. You know, when it comes to that type of word. And, you know, it's much of a hood term. Yeah, when I was younger, I used it with my boys and stuff like that. But everybody was black, white, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Chinese, Native American. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time, really. But, no, I just wanted to touch on those few things. Another word to Ludlow. Sorry for all the things that have been transpiring. No more diss tracks or anything like that. I might drop a few smart mouth things in some lines, but I'm not going to be aiming at Ludlow no more. There is a track about Ludlow PD, but that wasn't released yet. Okay, I'm just saying now there's nothing more written from that area, but there is a diss to Ludlow PD. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, it's parody type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a parody than anything. You know, stuff like that. But we got Ramadan coming soon, the month of Shaban and stuff like that. Oh, Imam al-Jamil Amin, formerly known as H-Rap Brown. Right now he is. We got two things I want to get in. The other one is the Khabib thing. H-Rap Brown is suffering with a cyst on the side of his face right now. It's this big. He's in prison, okay? But he's not getting any treatment. He needs to be removed from there and go to the federal place where he can receive the treatment. That's what we're trying to do as Muslims and as people who help the community. You know, shout out to the disciples, Better Community Family, Vice Lords, 5%ers, Zulu Nation, everybody that, you know, pitched in with BCF, Better Communities and Families. And I want to just shout out to them for all their help. Absolutely. It's much good that we take care of the community, try to help these missing girls, these missing Native women going out there, you know, missing women of color. That's just a rapid problem in the communities that needs to be stopped, that needs to be eradicated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with the sex trafficking shit that's going on either, you know. Khabib, I wanted to talk about Khabib before we end this. So usually when I get the news and stuff like that, I'll get it from, you know, the Muslim news. I'll relay it through that, and sometimes I get delays. You know what I mean? And I'll get it from Muslim News Canada, and I'll review it, and it'll be kind of a couple days old because I don't really want to trust the Zionist media like that, you know? So what I do is I watch Muslim Network TV, I watch Al Jazeera, and then I get Islamic sources. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I deal with the news. So Khabib was thrown off of an airplane and made to wait 1.5 hours, you know what I'm saying? Like basically almost 6 hours for his flight. And it was Islamophobia. The woman threw him off as Islamophobia. She was rude the whole time. And I organized the team a little bit. A lot of people did. We, contacted CARE, contacted frontline airports for their discrimination, and it was blown up everywhere. We spread it all out. If you look at my page, I got it shared there too. But you know, thank you all for the support, and I just wanted to speak and get things out in the air. Much love and respect. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Everybody catch it.